Cromwell was an Ubermensch, but the idea that you can apply Nietzschean terms before Nietzsche is a little bit misunderstood. It's better to say that he was a man of power, as Bapp says, than it is to say that he is Nietzschean before Nietzsche. Nietzsche was a person of his time, just like Cromwell was a person of his time. Nietzsche was commenting on social issues and people and how they interacted with the world in ways that, quite frankly, would not have flown in Cromwell's time, which was a time of religious upheaval and even purity spiraling, but not quite in the way that we do today. A current day, as in happening in these hours as I'm recording, is those Young Republicans' texts, a nothing burger, an attack on our side. But the idea that we have to purify ourselves of that is not the same way as Cromwell purifying his church of the Catholic idols that were set there by the orders of a Catholic king who had to rule a Protestant polity. Cromwell was, sort of this Faustian man, this Ubermensch, seeking greater, higher, better things by throwing down the idols that were on his altar. He was going there to worship God, and there were things between him and God. These things that were supposed to be revered and given pride of place in ways that we Protestants now even wouldn't find acceptable. So he threw them down. He sought to purify his nation for God. He sought to destroy these things that would keep men from God. His letters, I should say, make it very clear. He had experienced salvation. He wanted nothing more than God, than to serve God, than to take risks for God. And whatever power he may have taken, he did it in the knowledge that he was doing it fundamentally for God. Now, whether he kept that spirit to the end is not what I'm debating, because once you have power, it becomes a different thing. And to keep God while you also have ultra power is a very hard thing to do. But when it comes to his up-and-comingness, his grasping, his rise to the top, it's very much a pursuit, a pagan sort of idea, but in Christian terms. There was no contradiction between Christ and the ambition to purify his nation for God.